In this video, I want to talk about the role of hope in healing the fearful avoidant attachment style. I am Pauline and I am so happy you are here because when you know you're a fearful avoidant and maybe you've worked at that for a long time, you've had a lot of therapy around that, it could be that there have been people who said it is a very hard attachment style to heal, and they were trying to make sure they didn't set you up for disappointment by taking away hope, by saying this is hard and you can't heal this. I have heard that countless times when I had OCD, when I had a diagnosis of generalized anxiety disorder. You probably won't heal from this, so you'll have to find a way to live with that. And I see where they're coming from with not wanting to set you up for disappointment, but I fully, completely, passionately disagree. I very much do not agree with the whole idea of taking away hope because otherwise we would set them up for disappointment. Because if you take away hope, what do you give other people? What do you give people who want to heal? I don't believe in false hope, which might be a controversial thing to say, because I believe that there is always a possibility to heal. And so there is always hope. I am not so arrogant to think that if I am not able to help you heal in whatever thing you're struggling with, that means that you cannot heal. You can heal. It's just a matter of finding the right framework, the right therapist, the right guidance. And that will always be here. There are new modalities being brought into this world every single day. We live in an amazing time when it comes to that. And there are so many things that even I don't know of, being so super highly specialized in the fearful avoidant attachment style. There are probably things that I don't know that could help fearful avoidance. And what happens when therapists and coaches take away that hope is you're left with hopelessness. You're left with, this is just what I need to deal with for the rest of my life. And I think that is deeply unethical, and it's also irresponsible. Because when you say that to a person who is very, very much struggling and is in the crash state of the fearful avoidant attachment style, that is actually quite a dangerous thing to say. Because if they don't have hope of healing, you are only leaving them with war inside of their mind and bodies. And I will never accept that. And I don't mean that from a place of empty promises or empty hope or empty comfort, like, oh, you will be fine, you will get out of this. I believe hope can always be based in truth, can always be based in proof and experience. If there is one person in the world who has come to where you want to get to, you can get there. You can get there. And there are people who have healed the fearful avoidant attachment style completely, who are now completely secure. I am one of them, but I am only one of them. There are more, but even if there's just one of them, you can get there. It is just a matter of finding the right things. And this is why I am so deeply passionate in mapping the complete framework for healing the fearful avoidant attachment style, and keep finding ways to make it easier and lighter and go faster. And why I always kept digging for the absolute roots of the fearful avoidant attachment style and the deepest drivers of the fearful avoidant attachment style. Because if you heal those, you will heal. You will get to a place of being healed. And I thoroughly dislike when people act as if the fearful avoidant attachment style is just too complex. Yes, it is complex, but when you say it is too complex and therefore say that there is no hope, you've just not had the motivation, the dedication, the commitment to figuring out how to heal this. And I know you are overwhelmed. I know the fearful avoidant attachment style is overwhelming, and I don't want you to have to figure all of it out yourself. And so I have been dedicated for 8 years, actually 15 years, of healing this to figure out the deepest roots, and I will continue. I will continue um, finding out even more if there's more to be found out. Because I notice again and again with the people going through Healed and Happy that when you heal those deepest roots, when you heal those deepest drivers, healing becomes possible. And it doesn't have to take years and years and years. So I don't believe in giving false hope. In a way, it feels like that is a shortcoming on the side of the person who says that. You will just have to live with this. That just means that that person is not willing to dig as deep as necessary to find a way to heal. And that is why I am infinitely passionate and committed to finding not only the way to heal, but to make it go faster, make it easier, and help you heal more thoroughly. Because I love fearful avoidance. And I love the fearful avoidant attachment style. And it sounds crazy, but I see so many beautiful people, and I see so many beautiful gifts that people are left with when the weight of trauma and anxiety and negative beliefs is lifted. So you are not too broken. You are never too broken. And there's always a way to heal. And if I get to guide you on that journey, I will be so grateful that I get to do that. I will be absolutely honored, and know that whether you choose to do Healed and Happy or choose your own path, I am here. I am rooting for you. I am cheering you on, and I am finding ways to make it easier for you in whatever way. So thank you for being here. Thank you for wanting to heal, and know that there is always a way to heal for you. I am so happy you are here, and I will see you in the next one. Healed and Happy is a tailor-made online program where me and my team personally guide you through healing the roots of the fearful avoidant attachment style.